Mr. Brad Worden Show. And we have another challenge for you today. A Heat Feaster challenge again. And it is Swamp Nutz. Hot, hot peanuts. Now the thing that scares me about these is I believe when I bought these they were level 1, but the thing that scares me most about them is the amount of peanuts. So even if they weren't hot, this would be a lot of peanuts to consume in one sitting. So hopefully they aren't super duper hot, but we'll find out in the challenge. So the challenge may be more just to eat the quantity, much less the heat. So hopefully the heat's not ultra crazy. But these are from Swamp Nutz. Rich Moran does these ones and creates these challenges. And it's, like I said, a Heat Feasters challenge. So if this is level 1, hopefully it's not super hot, because I would hate to see what like the level 3 or 4 eating this many nuts would be like. Alright, so once I crack them open, I'm going to pour them out and have 5 minutes to eat the whole bag, and then a 5-minute afterburn. Which the afterburn, it might be hard just sitting here with all these nuts in the stomach. I'll just see.
This is nuts.
This is nuts. Eating this much nuts is nuts. It smelled pretty good. Oh my. Alright, the bag is empty. Here's my big pile of nuts.
I dare you to eat it like a puppy dog.
Not the no-handed challenge. And in 5 minutes, that might be risking it.
Probably is.
Alright, look at that. It's like a whole heap and plate full of nuts. So like I said, if this is hot, I'd hate to see what the 3 or 4, somebody who'd want to end themselves would be doing that. So these are Swamp Nutz, the Swamp Nut Challenge from Heat Feasters. Alright, here we go. They taste really nice. Like I said, there's going to be a lot to get through. Keep building as I go. Now, being a level 1, I don't think this is going to be a scary heat, which is good. But they do have a nice burn, that's for sure. Like I said, this is going to be hard to get through this. Oh, pick up the page.
I have to stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you choking though. So be careful.
Yeah, I need to stop talking. This is more a race against the clock, I think. And then you start to feel full, too.
Good thing you're not allergic to peanuts.
Bo, if you eat what you are, or are what you eat, I'll be a nut. If I'm not already one. I don't know if I've ever eaten this much nuts at one time before.
Keep going. You're at 2:30.
That one's good dry too.
And you can't have water, can you?
Mm-mm.
150. $140.
Freaking me out, man. Freaking me out.
$130. $118, $17. $115. You're at 1 minute. You might have to fold the paper plate and just shovel it in. 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34. $25. $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, 3 down, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, you barely made it.
Buzzer beater. Buzzer beater. Alright, 5-minute afterburn.
Your mistake is you talked too much at the beginning.
I think so. I didn't think it would be that big of a race. That was a lot of nuts.
Are you okay?
My heart's beating fast just because of the race of it. I didn't even know if I'd make it at the end because I had to shovel them in and chew so much and taking the fingers off. All right. So, I think the hardest thing about that challenge was getting the huge bag of nuts down in 5 minutes. Because it took me, literally, the whole time to chew and swallow all that up. I probably talked a little bit too much at the beginning. I thought I'd have more time to spare. But chewing all those nuts, that takes a lot of time. A lot of time. What would I say for the heat value on these? I got a nice burn going. I would say most average people, if you have a little bit of heat tolerance, would be able to do these. I would say heat-wise, it's one of the easier ones. I would say maybe a 7 to 8 on the heat scale for an average person. Chili had to count very low, maybe 0.5, because I got a nice little bit of burn going, but not a lot. Were they delicious? Yes. What could you relate them to? They'd be if you go to the store and you get a spicy nut or one of the hotter ones, it would probably be like that. You could probably get them at a store as one of the hotter ones. At least that's what it would be equivalent to. But the taste, it was tasty. Like I said, it was just super hard to get them down in that time. That's the challenge of it. But I would hate to see, this is level 1. Level 2 might not be so bad, but a whole bag of level 3 or 4 of these, how hot that would be insane. You'd be risking your gut health for the rest of the day. That's all I can say. If these were super hot and you ate this many of them. But yeah, again, these are Swamp Nutz. They're a Heat Feasters challenge. You can buy them on Heat Feasters or Rich Moran too. And he does the 4-alarm powders or 4-alarm peppers too. But that seasoning on these was nice. Earlier on, I did the challenge tube of nuts from him too. Those were at a level 3. Those were significantly hotter than these. Like, quite a bit. Like, I think on that video I showed these compared to the tube, and those were much more coated and much more dark than these were. But, I still got a nice burn going, and now it's more of a matter of how my stomach's gonna feel afterward from eating all those spicy nuts. But a good challenge. Like I said, if you, are a fast eater, this would be one for you. More than even heat, but it was a fun one. Made me a little nervous, though. Camera person, I think, was getting a little nervous, too.
I was.
Because it literally took me to the buzzer before I swallowed that last bite. I'm still get a little bit caught on my teeth here. But it's a lot of chewing. A lot of chewing the mouth workout, for sure. Like I said, if you haven't gone or joined Heat Feasters, there's challenges here for everybody. There are ones here that are not super hot, so if you're just getting into chili head eating and you want to try something out that's not gonna totally ruin you or make you go into panic mode, there are some level 1s here. I mean, you could always try these. These are not super duper hot. But to get through this challenge, you'd have to really eat quickly, obviously. But maybe an easier challenge tube, or there's a few other ones that aren't super hot that don't entail eating as much. But again, this is a fun one. Some of these speed challenges ones are pretty fun, and that's what it'll become for most people. Even though everybody has 5 minutes, it's not a time challenge. But still, you're racing against yourself to eat that whole bag in 5. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed the flavor. Got a little scared, but I enjoyed. So anyway, we will see you next time on the Mr. Brad Worden Show.